Hello guys, welcome to my channel, I Heart Aries. My name is Chelsea and this is a channel where we do all Aries readings, and today I'm going to be doing your weekly reading for the week ahead. Okay, and see what the energies surrounding you are this week. I'm going to start with I'm going to use the Divine Abundance deck again because that one, I really love that deck. I don't pull it out that often. I'm going to be using the Ancestor Oracle, and because I've been connecting with my ancestors a lot lately, and we're going to use the Angel Answers. We'll start with the Angel Answers, okay? This has yes, no questions in here. Angel Answers, timing cards, so whatever you need to know or whatever you want. Then in the near future just popped out. Okay, so maybe somebody here is thinking about when is something going to happen. You may need an answer to something. So go ahead and think about what that may be. What do we have here? What answer do we have here for the Aries for the week ahead? Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides and Angels, please allow me to deliver a clear message for the Aries collective. Beautiful. So we have at the bottom of the deck, big happy changes and perfect timing. There's no better energy than that. Perfect timing. I see rainbows in both of these. I love that. I love the rainbow. So that is a beautiful energy here. Perfect timing. And then the fact that I said something about ancestors. I don't know why I'm connecting this to the ancestors, but I see like a DNA strand there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It looks like it's connected to the timer, but it's like a DNA strand. So maybe that is why maybe you have your angels and ancestors working in the background for you, orchestrating something here, and it is coming at the perfect time. So let's go ahead and use the Ancestor Oracle deck. Is it Angels? Yeah, Angel and Ancestor Oracle deck. Let's see here. What is the overall energy for the week? We have perfect timing. Give us another one for the overall energy of the week. Thank you so much, Spirit. What does the Aries collective need to see for this week? If you feel like you hear Christmas music in the background, you do. I have Christmas jazz on. There we go. We got two cards here. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. Thank you again, Ashley, for this deck. We have Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And we have Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. There's no need for you to be defensive because you are being protected. Track down your fears and desires. This is it's a real warrior type energy. Like taking whatever situation presents itself to you head on. Be the hunter, don't be the hunted, is what I just heard. Be the hunter. Okay? Beautiful energy. So you are definitely protected this week, right? And something here is about to play out for you at the perfect time. And I feel like Spirit is saying, don't wait for it to come to you. Chase it down. Track it down. Let's use get a Divine Abundance Oracle card. Give us one card here for the Aries for this week. Give us one card. Too many coming out. Give us one card for the Aries collective for this week. Wow, beautiful. So this is what the deck is called, Divine Abundance. And we got the Divine Abundance card. I don't think we've ever gotten this card. So you were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Wow. Learn to be abundance and not chase it. A little bit of contradictory energy, but I feel like it's going to come together and see what that is. At the bottom of the deck, we have divine love. So when you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. Wow, there's very spiritual messages here, okay? Really don't usually don't have these, but I feel like this will resonate for someone this week. After the daily that I just did, it does feel like a very abundant week. It felt like abundance is being drawn in and magnetized towards the collective or to whoever that message resonated to. So this is a general reading. We're gonna do take a look at love. We're gonna take a look at anything general. Let's look at the Kipper, and then we'll take a look at love. All right, so let's shuffle really good. You were born to align with love's will. All right, what do we have for this week for the Aries collective? What do we have here? One quick message here that someone needs to hear. All right, we have change. Okay, so there's some change happening. Some change that's starting to get off the ground, I feel like, because it was in reverse. May feel difficult. All right, we have occupation and courthouse. So somebody here may be having a major change in their job, right? It could be we got official person, yeah. So it could be a raise or it could be a promotion. We had courthouse earlier as well, so it may have to do with a legal matter. I don't feel like this is a negative energy though. Let's see here, let's clarify and see what's going on. So yeah, toil and labor and wealthy man. So again, like there may be some sort of increase in your job. You may be getting some sort of payout here from the court. This is something though that it looks like you fought for, that you've worked for very hard with the toil and labor. So you're coming up and whatever you're doing, it's kind of like your hard work is paying off here, right? And it's a major change. Yeah, we have high honor here, family room. Some of you may be moving or you may get like money to redecorate or something of that nature, okay? Yeah, we have journey. Again, this is another card of moving. All right, give us another message here. So somebody may be getting a raise or getting some sort of letter that says that, I don't know, it feels like, let me see, because that message is still in my head. It's almost like if somebody did you wrong at work, cause it's like, hold on, let me stop, because it wants me to get the message out. If somebody did you wrong at work and maybe you were fighting it or you were trying to get a decision overturned, that is what's happening with that situation, with that storyline. It's being overturned. Whatever was done wrong to you is being made right. And it may be even some compensation for it, for whoever that resonates for. Okay, let's get another message here for this week ahead. Okay, so we have the Lovers. We have expectation at the bottom of the deck. What does this Lovers energy have to do with? All right, we have despair, and it came in reverse. Give us one more card for this Lovers energy. Give us one more card. And house. Somebody could be getting kicked out of the house, or there could be a separation. Clarify this, please. Wow, unexpected income. Oh my goodness. So this seems like a couple or a married couple here. If you've been going through a difficult time, right? Maybe quite literally about to lose your home, foreclosing on your home. At the very last minute, you get some sort of assistance. I feel like it's like almost, I heard at the midnight hour. That's why I said the very last minute. You get some sort of assistance to help you stay in your home. I feel like that's what it is because despair is in reverse. If it was upright, I would say like, yeah, I know somebody's losing their home. But yeah. Or even if it's not to lose a home, if you're buying a home and you didn't think it was going to be possible, you're getting some sort of grant. You're getting some sort of payout that's going to assist you with purchasing this home. But the first story resonates more. Not resonates, but it seems I'm getting stronger energy behind the first story. Somebody was losing their home. Yeah, look at that. We have family room. And it could have been to do with like somebody did something illegally, because we have the thief card as well. But yeah, so if somebody here was thinking that they were going to lose their home, I feel like at the last minute, something comes about and it changes the situation for you, and you don't have to leave your home. Okay. What do we have here for the week ahead for Aries Collective? What do we have coming in here for the Aries Collective? Thank you. Your luck is on fire. Take a chance. Okay, 888-777. You may be seeing those numbers. Your luck is on fire. Wow, look, unexpected check deposit, right? That we just had that. So yeah, if somebody's needing assistance, something is coming in this week for you. Give us one more card here for this week ahead. We got 2 cards. Invest in your side hustle and money meditation and affirmations. That's for me, because I said I was going to start doing that again this week. That might be a reminder. They really worked for me, so maybe that might be for somebody who needs to increase their money. Listening to money meditations and affirmations at night. I also like to listen to them right when I finish working out, because I'm just such in a high vibration and I feel like I receive it well. And we have invest in your side hustle. Yeah, it's time to get to it. Time to get to the grind. Time to get to the grind. Okay, let's see what's going on here this week in love. What's going on in love for Aries this week? All right, what's going on for love this week for Aries? What's going on this week in love for the Aries Collective? What is going on this week for love that wanted to come out? Self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Yeah, I feel like somebody here has been focusing too much on love or another person. And when this card comes out, it's probably because that energy was not being reciprocated. So Spirit is saying, focus on you. And really, truly, honestly, when you focus on yourself, that's when you attract love, right? Especially if you're chasing someone and, you know, they're not really paying you attention. If you cut off your energy from them, they're going to feel it. And if they want you or any kind of way, or if they're worth anything, they'll come running back, like if that is what you want. But others of you, I feel like you may not be there yet. There may be some shadow work that you need to do. Like you really need to focus on yourself instead of focusing outward on another person or a situation. What do we have here? We have girl talk. Yes, this is another energy of being single, happily single. Talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. Really just honoring yourself, right? Yeah, I just keep hearing self, focusing on self. Yeah. Okay. This is why. Okay. Because the Grim Reaper is here. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And you know what? If anybody feels like, I feel like this is a positive thing. When the relationship is over, no second chances. This is a message for someone here who may have given somebody too many chances, or you always give people too many chances and you're wondering why you don't have any forward movement in your love life. This relationship is over. Put the nail in the coffin. Not because you're bitter, not because, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to give this person second chances, but it's because you're ready to level up. You keep attracting the same type of people, right? And the same situations and the same circumstances. So in order to level up and to move on into experience new, it's really time to just let a certain situation go. Okay, it's just like the Death card in the tarot. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Clock, divine timing. Give us one more card here for the Aries for this week in love. So this week is really about self-love, self-worth, really that Nine of Pentacles energy. It's beautiful, right? Definitely need that if you are looking for love. So we have the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. It's a very beautiful, releasing, healing energy. A very transformative energy here this week. Somebody needs that. Like, it's not about anyone else. It's just about you this week, Aries. Let's see here. Let's take a look at this situation for the week ahead. Take a look at your money. Take a look at love. What is the situation for Aries for the week ahead? All right. What is the situation for Aries for the week ahead? So we have the Hangman, right? Taking a pause, deep reflection, right? This is that self-indulgence. There's no forward movement. There's no forward movement in love. There's no forward movement, period, right now, because you know why? Spirit wants you to take a break. Spirit wants you to take a pause. You need time to reflect. There may have been a situation that you're getting out of. Yep, the World's here is at the bottom of the deck. There may be a cycle that you're closing out of, and instead of running to kind of ignore what has happened, Spirit wants you to kind of sit in that energy and reflect on what has happened to you, reflect on what has happened to the situation, feel any necessary feelings that you need to feel, do any shadow work that you need to do, any anger, unforgiveness you need to release, journaling, meditation. This is all about you, because think of it as a reset, a hard reset. It's not a punishment, right, that you have to take a pause and be by yourself, but consider it a hard reset. So you're getting ready for something new. The Hangman talks about awakening, right, to the situation around you, even seeing it differently. Okay, you could be dealing with a Pisces. What is the challenge? The World, closing out the cycle, closing out that chapter. I feel like you may have been dealing with people who are very dishonest. They stole your time, right? They played tricks with your mind. They could have been very narcissistic. They told a lot of lies. And I feel like this last relationship, if it's a specific person that you're dealing with, this person represents a magnitude of people, like your whole type of people that you were dating, not just one person. It could be a significant person, but you kept attracting the same person. And that's why Spirit wants you to kind of take some time to yourself and kind of reflect on that and see why you keep attracting the same type of people. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you're really going through a major shift. It's not going to be too much more of that anyways. But this may have been like the last person or the last situation that really broke the camel's back, and you're never going to go there again. Spirit wants you to really focus on shadow work this week. Really uncovering things that make you tick, really uncovering things that trigger you, right? Your fears. Maybe you have fear of being single. Maybe you have a fear of attracting the same type of people. You know, there's a real need to kind of just be with you this week, right? Somebody may have really drained you or put you in a state of depression. I'm hearing unworthiness. Yeah, in the past, the devil energy, very toxic energy. Knight of Swords here. Okay. Sorry, it's going to email. We have the Nine of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So this is very stressful energy. I feel like somebody here has been racking their mind about what has happened to them. Okay, these are all major arcanas I'm just noticing. The Hangman, the World, the Moon, and the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have strong Pisces. Could be Cancer here, even Scorpio. But wow, you know, this is a very major, Aries. Like, this is a very major period or transition period in your life. And it's not a coincidence that it's happening in the end of the year. It's kind of, you're coming to a very purging energy. I don't know why I keep doing that, but I'm trying to stress that. I really feel like letting go of this energy, this toxic energy, these toxic individuals. They could be friends, they could be lovers, they could be family, but whatever it is, it's the end of dealing with people like this, right? Not saying that, say for instance, they're family or something of that and other, and you're not going to never deal with them again, but you're changing how you deal with them. You're setting boundaries. You're not letting people come in and just treat you any type of way anymore. So that's why Spirit wants you to really sit down and think about your self-worth. Who are you? What do you bring to this world? What do you bring to your family? What do you bring to relationships? What do you bring to your job? And when you realize that you are a high-value person, a high-value individual, you won't let people treat you like this anymore. Because I feel like there's a long history of being treated just any kind of way, being manipulated, being used, being strung along. Very toxic energy. What is crowning Aries here? Yeah, the Ten of Swords. It's the end. It's a major ending to a cycle here. A very toxic, very damaging, very hurtful cycle. It could have been, like I said, many people. The Ten of Swords can represent many times of betrayal and hurt and backstabbing energy. It's time for you. I'm hearing it's time for you to stand up for yourself. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but it's really time for you to stand up for yourself. You are protected here. That's what your ancestors are saying. You're protected. Like, we have your back. Nothing is going to happen to you. The worst is over, I'm hearing, okay? The worst is over. Yeah, 5 of Cups, 10 of Wands. A lot of sadness in the past here. All right, what's coming towards Aries? Wow, Ace of Swords. Wow, look at that. Ace of Swords, right after the Ten of Swords, right after a difficult situation, that is the representation of the Ace of Swords. A victory, a win. You're overcoming this cycle. You're overcoming these energies, these people here who were hurting you. And honestly, these people were in your life for a reason. They were necessary. Like, we don't like to think like that, but these people here who come into our lives, these karmics, they're necessary. They're triggering our growth, right? Because if these people would not have come into your life, you would have continued to be treated like this. You would have been continued to be stepped on, I'm hearing. Somebody was literally not really in their power, not realizing their worth, and they were being stepped on by not just lovers, but family members, right? Just people around you, and you were allowing it, okay? You were allowing it because you did not know your worth, right? Know your worth and add tax, honey. That's what I say. And it's better, to be alone. I went through this phase too. It's difficult, like when you want to be in a relationship, but I honestly realized that it's so much better to have high standards than to lower your standards and be getting hurt every few months. And that way you're showing the universe what you will tolerate and what you want and what you do not want, right? And soon enough, something will show up that fits those qualities or those standards that you have. Okay, I keep seeing something in the corner of my eye. Okay, so Ace of Swords, beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers here. So some of you, this could be a relationship. Doesn't have to be. What is an Aries energy this week? 4 of Pentacles. So some of you this could be financial, like you're really saving this week. You're holding back. I feel like some of you are really holding back from giving to a situation anymore, right? You're not even giving your energy to the situation anymore. Some of you, it's literally holding on to something, holding on to your money this week. You just want to be secure. You just want to be safe. Because the 4 of Pentacles talks about security. It's not really lack. It's just security. Being secure in yourself. It's kind of like, I got me. If nobody else does, I got me. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands. Right? That is that happiness, that stability here. 10 of Cups, 3 of Swords. What is an Aries environment? We have the Hermit. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Or somebody here who could, I feel like, the Hermit energy is somebody who's withdrawn, they're in solitude, solitary energy. But I also feel like this person could be watching you, keeping tabs on you as well. Not really in a stalker vibe, but I mean, it could be. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. So this person could be coming in to tell you something, speak to you with the Justice card here. And we'll clarify. What is Aries' inner emotions? The Five of Wands. You feel very conflicted, Aries. You're like in fight or flight mode as well, right? I feel like you're ready to fight for this new beginning. So maybe somebody may have triggered you, I'm hearing as well. We have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. All right, it's very very argumentative energy. So the Sun just flipped right out. At the end of the day, this all ends for you in a very positive way. And that is so beautiful. After going through all of this very negative, toxic energy that was, I will stand on that, it was here to serve you. Everything that you went through here was to trigger you, to help you grow, to help you elevate. And it feels like the elevation is here. You're closing out a major chapter in your life. Not just the year, but in your life. Somebody here is really waking up to who they're meant to be, their true divine abundance. And it's all happening at the right time. This is a very beautiful energy here. Let's clarify this Hermit energy for the week. See who's in your environment this week. We have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right, so who's this Hermit here? The Five of Wands. Maybe the person that you're in this kind of drama energy with, this competition, this fight. Tell us more about this Virgo energy. The Strength card, Leo energy. Holding back. Maybe somebody is argumentative because you won't communicate with them. You won't speak to them. So this person may be coming towards you this week and they may be like very drama filled. All they want to do is argue. But Aries, you're looking in a different direction and you're really, holding back from even speaking or engaging in this drama. Queen of Cups, a very loving energy. Like that's all you'll give to this, right? This energy. Because more importantly, like not arguing with somebody is really showing your, self-love for yourself. You're not engaging with that type of energy. Let's clarify here. One more time, this Hermit energy. Yeah, the Chariot. Somebody could be coming towards you this week. So be on the lookout for anybody coming towards you this week with drama. All they want to do is argue. And I feel like this person wants to pull you down to their level. It could be a love relationship with the Queen of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and getting strong Cancer energy, Leo, and Virgo. And this might happen and take you by surprise here. It might be shocking because you won't be expecting this person to come in. But when they come in, all they want to do is argue about the past or things that have happened in the past. It's not productive at all. What is the Five of Wands in your inner emotions, Aries? The Knight of Wands. So you're in a very fiery energy, right? It's almost like if this person came towards you, it'd be like, bring it, right? But Spirit is saying, don't engage, right? Leave this alone. The Moon energy here. There's something that you don't see. And so it may be beneficial for you to just not even engage in this situation here. We have the Ace of Cups. This person could be offering you new love or they want a second chance with you. But like I said, there's something that you don't see. There's something that's hidden here. Okay. What? Yeah, look at that. The Devil. I told you. Some sort of toxic element here that you don't see. What is the Moon here that Spirit wants you to focus on? The Page of Wands. Communicating your feelings. Speaking your feelings. Right? Talking about them. If you need to speak to someone, even if this is just journaling or getting them out. I feel like somebody has a lot of deep rooted emotions that are affecting you emotionally. Some of you could be depressed and you need to speak to someone. Definitely need to speak to someone. All right, what is the Hangman here? The main energy this week. Wow. So it's the Ten of Pentacles. This pause, right? This necessary pause with this Hangman energy, this deep reflection here is going to bring you a lot of success. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune underneath, but it is clarified here. Let me show you the cards if I can pick them up. The Hangman is literally clarified here by the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe you might come to realization here about a relationship. Could even be family, but it feels like more security, like a relationship, marriage. Wow, it could even be a windfall here. Like I feel like you recalculating your steps, or you're, you know, taking a moment to really think about what your next move is, leads you to this abundance. Because don't forget, the overall energy here was divine abundance for the week. Perfect timing. Okay. Four of Cups, Spirit is saying like you need to take this pause. You need to take this rest to reevaluate so you don't miss this opportunity. It doesn't pass you by here. I feel like this is something that you've manifested here as well, Aries, because the Queen of Wands is here. This is your energy. Seven of Swords here. What is this? The Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. Give us one more, and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands, excuse me. What is this? Five of Cups. So this comes after a loss. It's like you're seeing things differently. You're changing your perspective. I cannot talk today. Your perspective on a situation, and you come out on top. But it's like okay, this is what I'm getting. So someone may be in this pause, right? There's no forward movement right now. Some of you, it could be like a job loss, literally. It could be a job loss. And you were kind of just depressed or broken, sad that you don't see anything coming in for you. You don't see any positive shift. But being in this energy, if you utilize this energy, this pause right now, this break, you know, just being in this energy of no action right now, if you utilize it, you are able to manifest some really great idea that brings in a lot of money. I feel like some of you, it could be a creative endeavor, like it's something that you create, your own entrepreneurship endeavor. But Spirit is saying, don't miss this opportunity. You're like in a position right now where you have the time to think. Don't miss this opportunity, because you will regret it. You will regret it. For that's somebody here who's in a hurry to get to the next phase in your life. Calm down for a moment here and kind of really take in what's going on around you. We have the Death card here. What's the Ten of Swords crowning Aries? Yeah, Three of Cups. So this ending brings in celebration. It seems that it's like, oh my God, woe is me. Why is this happening to me? Why do I always get the short end of the stick? Why do people always hurt me? But if you let this ending happen, it brings in happiness, right? This new beginning, this Ace of Swords, Three of Cups here being clarified by the Ten of Swords. It brings in some sort of celebratory energy, and you don't see it. What's the Ten of Swords and the Three of Cups? Yeah, healing. It's a very healing energy that comes in after this very difficult ending. Look at that, Ace of Swords again. Clarify the Ace of Swords in the future position. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, some sort of investment finally pays out because you awaken. I mean, Aries, this is a very spiritual reading. It's like somebody here is going through a major ending, and it's not just like a relationship. It's like your old way of thinking is, you know, finally changing, shifting. The things that you used to do anymore, the triggers that you used to have anymore, you no longer have them. You're seeing things different. You're maturing. You're elevating. It doesn't matter what age you are, right? You can be 16 or 60. It doesn't matter. There's a level of waking up to a new you. And because you're doing this, things get better in your life, right? You get more opportunities. You get wealth. You get abundance. I'm getting a lot of emails right now. What is the Sun here? Right, taking action towards something here, your goals, very positive energy, so very protective. Three of Swords. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Some of you are getting your balance back after a very devastating, third-party situation, heartbreaking situation. But you're moving towards the sun. You're moving to a more positive energy. All right, let's clarify. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Pentacles. New opportunity. It's this reading was very general. This is very, very general. Another very general reading. I can see this in so many different ways. Like, you're getting out of an abusive relationship. And, you're healing, maybe even therapy. I can just see this in so many ways. But the overall message here is that you're stepping out of, what was. Somebody has spent a lifetime of being used and stepped on. And you're healing from that. You're letting go of this old way of thinking. You're doing the self-work. You're elevating yourself. And because you're doing that, you're allowing new opportunities, new relationships. I feel like here, some of you, it's new jobs. Some of you are creating your own wealth, your own money. It's so much, but it's so good. And it's coming at a perfect time, right? When we're ending this year. Beautiful. So I didn't mean this to be that long, but that's what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.